Good morning. Look at your hands for a moment. These hands hold the map of your life, the known paths, the familiar routines. Now, I want you to think about the most comfortable, secure corner of your life right now. Maybe it's your job, your home, a relationship, a predictable routine. It's not perfect, but it's known. It's safe. Today, we're going to talk about what happens when that safety is interrupted by a call. Not a call on your phone, but a call on your life. A nudge, an idea that won't let go, a dream that feels too big, a change that terrifies and excites you all at once. It's the call to leave what you know, to journey toward a promise you can't yet see. Our guide for this is a man who lived 4,000 years ago, a man in a city called Ur. His name was Abram, later Abraham. The script for his life changed in a single, breathtaking sentence. It's found in Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. The Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you." That's it. No GPS coordinates, no detailed business plan, no guaranteed outcomes. Just a call and a promise. I will show you. Let's break down this call, because it's a mirror to our own. First, go from your country. Leave your culture, your comfort zone. For Abram, Ur was advanced, sophisticated, secure. It was everything known. Second, go from your people. Leave your social network, your identity within the tribe, your safety net. Third, go from your father's household. Leave your inheritance, the family business, the guaranteed provision. Leave the legacy you were supposed to inherit to chase one you have to believe for. God's call to a greater promise often begins with a call to leave a lesser comfort. What is the Ur you might need to leave? Is it a mindset that says, "This is just how my life is"? Is it a grievance you built a home in? Is it a good enough job that's costing you your dream? Is it the approval of your people that you're sacrificing your purpose for? Abraham's first act of faith wasn't conquering a kingdom. It was packing a bag. Faith isn't first about the glorious arrival. It's about the humble, courageous departure. The motivation here is this. Your promise is never found in the land of familiarity. Growth and destiny are on the other side of a decision to move. Now, why go? Because of the promise. And here's the beautiful, frustrating, glorious thing about God's promise to Abraham. It was specific in its essence, but vague in its details. Listen to it. "I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." What does that mean, a great nation? He doesn't even have a son. A great name. He's a nobody from nowhere. Bless the whole world. How? The promise was relational. I will bless you. It was generational. A great nation. And it was global. All peoples. But the how and the when were hidden. This is so crucial for us. We want the full blueprint before we lay the first brick. God says, "I am the blueprint. Trust me. Take the next step, and I'll reveal the next one." Your calling might feel the same way. You feel a call to write, but you don't see the book. You feel a call to start a business, but you don't see the capital. You feel a call to heal, to lead, to create, to forgive, but you can't see the path. The promise isn't a detailed contract. It's a covenant with the person. The destination isn't a zip code. It's a person you become and the lives you impact along the way. Abraham wasn't just promised land. He was promised he would become a blessing. Your greatest promise is not just what you get, but what you become and what you give in the process. Now, let's be brutally honest. The very next verse says, "So Abram went, as the Lord had told him." We read that and think, wow, what amazing faith, and it was. But the Bible doesn't airbrush its heroes. This wasn't a straight line from Ur to the promised land. It was a messy, decades-long journey of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. He had moments of incredible courage and moments of cowardice, passing his wife off as his sister. Twice, he had soaring faith, believing God's covenant, and frustrating impatience, having a son with Hagar, and creating family strife that echoes today. He walked toward the promise, but he also camped in deserts, faced famines, and fought battles along the way. This is so encouraging. His faith wasn't a flawless condition. It was a persistent direction. He kept getting back on the road toward the promise. Your journey will have detours, dry seasons, in moments where you try to manufacture the promise yourself. That's not failure. That's part of the faith curriculum. Every detour taught Abraham to rely less on his own cleverness and more on God's character. The pivotal moment, Genesis 15. After years, God takes him outside and says, "Look at the stars. So shall your offspring be." And the scripture says, Abram believed the Lord, and he credited it to him as righteousness. Faith, in that moment, was simply taking God at his word against all visible evidence. It was choosing the promise in the sky over the emptiness in his arms. Motivation isn't the absence of doubt. It's the decision to trust the promise giver more than you trust your current circumstances. So, what is your? What comfortable, known thing is God asking you to leave to step toward a greater promise? And what is your star promise? The thing he's spoken to your heart that seems impossible. The dream of a healed family, a renewed purpose, a venture that serves others, a legacy of love. Today, you don't have to see the entire journey. You don't need to have the 5-year plan figured out. You just need to do what Abraham did. First, hear the call. Quiet the noise enough to listen. Second, pack your bag. Make the practical first step decision to move. Update the resume. Have the hard conversation. Sign up for the class. Forgive the person. Third, walk toward the promise. Keep the promise, not the problems, as your focal point. When you get off track, reorient. Keep moving. Your journey won't look like anyone else's, but the same God who called Abraham by name is calling you. Not just to a place, but to a purpose. Not just to safety, but to a story. The promise is real, but it is only found on the road in the act of faithful walking. So I ask you, what is the one thing you need to do this week to pack your bag and take the first step out of your and toward your promise? Choose faith. The journey begins now. Thanks for watching.